Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, Alan here, LFC Red Chat. Merry Christmas to you, to everybody. I hope you all had a good one. Definitely winning today. Definitely put the cherry in the cake for the Christmas period for me. I had a good one. I didn't do a preview video because I was really busy. Christmas Eve we do a big thing, and then Christmas Day we do a big thing as well here. So I didn't really have too much time. I was up late beforehand with a couple of late night hospital visits and all the rest of it, so everybody's okay, so nothing to worry about. Everybody's alright, but I was just shattered. I would fall into my bed and just completely pass out. So unfortunately there was no Burnley game. I did have a couple of other things that were planned to go up on the channel beforehand, but I just didn't get around to it, unfortunately. But they will be going up, so you'll see a lot more content over this period running up into New Year than you probably had beforehand. So there's going to be a lot more. There's going to be a lot more structure to it as well. I'm going to do more, like, I'm going to break down the pre-match and post-match interviews for you. Put links below to the credible websites for you to see that if you're interested in that. Also, I'm going to start writing some match reports. We're going to do a couple more things with at Anfield HQ 96, the Anfield HQ website that won an award this year for a new blog. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting new things going on for the channel going into the new year. So if you want to get involved, this is the way to do it. You can see there Twitter, Facebook, and then the YouTube channel at LFC Red Chat on Twitter, at LFC Red Chat on Facebook, and also there is the channel website on YouTube if you want to see that. So let's get into this. Let's break down this game, Liverpool Burnley. First of all, like in the last couple of videos on the review video, if you're not familiar, if you're new to this channel, review video goes on a pretty normal sort of structure. 5 things we learned. We'll go through the stats, man of the match, and we'll talk about the next coming up games, and we just go through it. And yeah. Oh, also one more thing. Look at this. My own LFC Red Chat glass. I'm getting my own merchandise now. Now that was a present. That was a present from my brother-in-law's girlfriend. She did that for us. So yeah, really nice, really nice. That was the present to myself behind me. The third kit. And there's also a video. I got it for $30, right? Just after Black Friday here in the US, just after Thanksgiving, and I got it a couple of weeks before Christmas, just before Christmas actually. So make sure you go and check out the video on it. I want to know if it's the real deal or not, or if I've been mugged off by it. So if you want to check that video out on it, it's on my uploads. So go ahead and find that and see, and tell me what you think. $30, good deal. Unless it's different things, you know, child labour and all the rest of it, and sweaty workshops and stuff. Hopefully it's not that. Hopefully it's just falling off a lorry or something. I don't know if there's any good way of putting it. But let's get stuck into the video. Okay, so 5 things we learned. Number 1, Brad Jones. Now, Brad Jones, the way it was commentated over here in the US, he's had a thigh injury and he's coming off. I didn't see him motion to the bench or anything that there was something wrong with him. He never at any point sat down to receive any treatment. He just it was after that Burnley one that hit off the post, and he stood there motionless, which I said to my brother-in-law at the time. I'm like, that's ridiculous. He doesn't try for shit like that. He just lets it go past him. If it's beat him, if he thinks he's beat, it's done. So just let him go by him. So after that, Mignolet starts to warm up, or at least gets his stuff all ready to come on. The ball goes out of play, and you just see Brad Jones kind of pissed off, walking off. So I think he's been pulled. I don't think there's been any injury whatsoever. I think he's been told, Brad, if I don't see something from you, you're getting yanked, you're getting taken off. And I think he got the old shepherd's hook out and took him out, to be fair with you, and brought Mignolet back in. And Mignolet did not cover himself in glory, especially with letting a pass back, for heaven's sake, run out for a fucking corner. What are you thinking at that point? I don't get it. It's comical. It's comical. It shouldn't be, but it's comical. But after that, Mignolet wasn't really stretched at all, because there's an interesting stat that I'll bring up later that will show you. So I think Mignolet did alright when he came back in. I hope Rodgers is seeing a little bit of sense here, but because Mignolet is definitely better than Brad Jones. I don't care what anybody says, he just is. Brad Jones, like I've said the past couple of times, is an SPFL goalkeeper, Scottish League goalkeeper, someone up there, maybe playing for Dundee United, Aberdeen, something like that. That's the boy's level. It is. He's not on the level of Celtic playing in the Europa League or anything like that, or possibly in the Champions League, and I think he'd be League One if he stayed in England. He wouldn't be in the Championship. I think he would fall all the way down through that league into League One. So that's my personal, my frank opinion of how he plays. It doesn't reflect anything of him as he is as a man. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. I'm sure he's great fun to be around and all the rest of it. And obviously he's had his stuff off the field as well, which is very sad. So I would never attack a player personally. I just don't think he's up to it. It's like him turning around and saying to me, well, I don't think you're a goalkeeper at all. Fair enough. I'm not. I'm just being fair with him. So number 2, let's get into the game a little bit more. It was poor. It was scrappy. The passing was poor. Possession was poor. We could hardly string a couple of passes together. I don't know if too many people had a little bit too much turkey on Christmas Day, but it was a stark contrast to how we played against Arsenal, where we were very fluid and very good on the ball and passing it around and all the rest of it. Just couldn't get it going. I just couldn't get it going. I don't know if that's because it was Burnley instead of Arsenal, and Burnley were a little bit more in your face, and Arsenal kind of let you sit back off of that and let you pass it around and let you play pretty football, because that's what they want to do as well. But yeah, it was poor, especially in the first half. It was yucky. There's nothing really to describe it. It wasn't great. It really wasn't great. Number 3 though, Markovic and Lallana. I'm very impressed with the two of them at the moment with their running the team. I think they're really growing into their positions. I think they're really getting better at what they need to be doing. Especially Markovic. Some people would say, well, he's a little bit iffy when he's back defending, but to be fair, him and Henderson, they really shouldn't be in that position at all. They're kind of in there by default because they're a little bit better attacking than they would be if you were to stick Manquillo and Moreno in those positions, which you would do if you were keeping the same formation but wanted to be a little bit more conservative and a little bit more defensive. You would just take Markovic and Henderson out, bang in Manquillo and Moreno, because they could run up and down that all day long. So I think they're doing well. I think both of them boys are doing well. I think Lallana's really grown into the squad, finding his feet a little bit more, and so is Markovic as well. Number 4, a little bit unfortunate. It looks as if we're going to have a little bit more of a growing injury list, with Kolo Toure having to be subbed off at half time and Emre Can making his appearance and coming in as a centre back, and I think he did well as well. Emre Can, he'd just take a place anywhere in this team at the moment. He doesn't care where he plays, centre back, middle of the park, anywhere. So the boy just wants to play at the moment. But anyway, Lovren's done. Well, not done, but he's injured at the moment, and also Kolo Toure looks as if he pulled up maybe a calf or something. It looks as if he just tweaked it when he was going out for, shepherding the ball out for a throw in. So if you're playing 3 at the back, out of 4 centre backs, you're missing 2 of them. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to tweak the formation again. But yeah, so that's a little bit worrying. That's something to look at. Number 5, a win is a win. Is a win is a win. So 1-0. How many times have we said this year that we were the better team and we should have won the game, but we didn't? So this time, I don't know if we were the better team, if Burnley were the better team. I think both sides were pretty much evenly matched throughout the game. But just that little bit of magic from Coutinho, that little bit of more class or talent even that Liverpool possessed, and Burnley just unlocked the door for Sterling to take his goal. So well done for them boys. So into the stats. This is going to be a good one for you guys. So Liverpool had 10 shots total and Burnley had 16 shots total. Liverpool had 3 in target and Burnley had 0, nothing. A lot of shots on goal, but not a lot really hitting the target or really bothering Mignolet, to be fair. Possession, Liverpool surprisingly by the end of it had 52% of the ball and Burnley had 48%. Burnley for large parts of the first half had way more of the ball than we had. We could hardly, like I said, string 2 passes together at times. Man of the match for me, I said it before, it was poor, it was scrappy, it wasn't that great, so I think by default, just because Sterling scored the goal, I would say Sterling man of the match for me. There wasn't anybody else you would say, that was it, yeah, he did it well. You know, he wasn't losing the ball like the other boys, he wasn't doing this or that, he was doing his job. I don't think I could really stretch to say that and keep a straight face for you guys and be honest to you, because I don't think any of them played exceptionally well. They played well enough to stay in the game and to eventually win the game, but no one was that great. So guys, another quick turnaround, so this review video will go up, preview video will probably come up maybe tomorrow for the Swansea game at home. After that we go all the way to New Year's Day, we're playing Leicester at home. Make sure I get that right. Yeah, home. 2 home games and 2 away. Sunderland on the 10th, Aston Villa with Wimbledon in between. So you know, it's a good run. It's a good run that we have here in the Premier League at a good time. We can definitely jump over a couple of players, a couple of teams going up the league if we can string together some good form here. But it hinged on that Burnley game. I thought it was going to be some sort of banana skin maybe, because you always hear, you know, well, Burnley haven't won away from home or at home since Boxing Day and all the rest of it. By the time you get into April, you know what I mean, when you watching match of the day and stuff like that. So there's always some sort of weird result on Boxing Day. I don't really think there was any. Actually, no draws. Everybody played no draws. So yeah, would have been a good day to put a bet on. Good day to put a coupon on today, because you would have won it. Because I think everybody really that was supposed to win, except for maybe Everton, if you were to pick Everton or Stoke, but that would be a hard one. I would avoid that one. But apart from that, yeah, you would have won a little bit of money. So have a good one, guys. More content. Make sure you check out. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me here. Subscribe to me up above or down below, wherever it is on here. Comments down below. Comment show will be going up as well. Today is, what is it, Friday, so it's late. But it will be going up. We'll do episode 5 probably tonight. I'll put it into motion, record it, put it up, so you'll have it Saturday morning. Swansea game, I have to catch up with post-match interviews. We'll break that down as well as this. Those videos will be a little bit shorter, so maybe almost like a match review like this, condensed almost. But yeah, good stuff coming from the channel. I'm thinking very, very hard about doing some sort of a competition to my subscribers who subscribe. So make sure you subscribe. The earlier you subscribe, the more chance you have of winning. The way I'm going to do it, so the first subscriber has the most chance of winning, and then your chances of winning goes down as you subscribe on until the last one. But I'm thinking about doing something like that, maybe getting a shirt. A shirt or something good as a competition. That would be good for the site. So so a lot of good stuff coming from me. So if you want to hang around, if you want to see what I'm doing or I'm up to, make sure you follow me on Twitter at LFCRedChat, and also here subscribe to me or on Facebook and all the rest of it, and we'll have a good one. We'll have a good new year, so we will. So have a good one, guys. See you soon. Stay safe over the festive period, and bye bye.